Back? Let's do back. I think he wants to there's threes. Threes. We're not right by the. That's the pilots.
Alright, folks, there's your alligator. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Right.
Here he comes. He's coming over to us.
Come here, buddy.
Where? Straight ahead.
If that's the one I think it is, it's a little far for me to tell. So,
Going right at her.
alligators here locally outnumber our residents just shy of 20 to 1.
Oh, no.
Really?
The population in Louisiana today sits between 2.6 and 2.8 million.
Wow.
With our state record for one of these guys being 19 feet, 3 inches long, and 2,000 pounds.
Oh my God.
That said, the average size today is anywhere 4 to 6 feet in length. And a quick and easy reference for overall size is nostrils to eyes in inches is about how many feet they are long.
Gotcha.
These guys hatch 5 to 6 inches in length. They'll grow 6 inches to a foot a year for the first 6 years of their life. Come here, bud. After that, growth rates slow down pretty drastically, from a fraction of an inch to 3 inches a year. And their average lifespan in the wild is 30 to 50 years.
Oh, wow. Does he have like a spear?
Come on,
No.
let's go.
He's going to feed them, so that's why he's coming. Yeah, they're Roman's trained at this point.
So, these guys are capable of swimming in a short burst right around 15 miles an hour.
I'll get a picture. I'll get a picture of him.
They can propel 3/4 of their body weight
Wow.
vertically out of the water. Don't get nervous now.
Yeah.
And they're slightly faster on land. This is two. 12 foot long.
Toothless?
How is he, about 12 foot?
Yeah. So quick and easy reference is nostrils to eyes in inches and how many feet they are long.
I know.
They like marshmallows, eh?
Not really.
No, they just see
Does
them.
he eat
Taking
anything?
advantage of their nature.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flash.
If these guys will breach the water at full speed, they can gain an additional 1 to 2 miles an hour on shore. Don't growl at me. Nice.
He's got pretty teeth. They look white.
Well, they'll have up to 80 of those teeth in their mouth at any one time, and they fall out and regrow continuously over their lifespan. If they reach the upper end of average 50-year mark, they'll go through between 1 and 3,000 teeth.
Wow.
And they are capable of producing bite pressures over 2,000 psi. The highest recorded bite on one of these guys that I'm aware of was 2,380 psi off of a 13-foot individual.
Oh my God.
So not so much larger than this guy.
Big boy back there.
How old do you think he is?
50.
Oh, really?
For our standards, yeah.
So you recognize them by, how do you know who's who?
Well, this guy is missing his canine tooth on the right side, hence the name Toothless.
Got it.
See?
Oh,
No big
yeah.
tooth over there.
Uh-huh.
He lost that and damaged one of the beds. He also has a hole in the upper jaw right here.
Oh.
Probably another fight with our gator.
Fighting with another owl. Pigs are our largest land animals. And just like the crocodiles grabbing stuff off the shorelines, pretty much same thing for these guys. And this area is nothing more than a chain of islands, which is prime hunting ground for these animals. Your deer and pigs are forced to traverse the waterways to access different food sources. As they become available different times of the year, land them on the menu for the alligators. A big fella. Be nice.
So you're saying he has so much food source that he's not aggressive as he would be if he was hungry?
No, they're not aggressive at all.
Yeah.
Our stupidity gets us killed.
Yeah, that's apparent.
Exhibit A. So
Yeah,
we really only see major problems between people and alligators in places like Florida.
Yeah, why is that?
Because we developed well inside of these guys' habitat, passers-by feed them, they start associating us with food, and people end up on the menu. Our fascination with feeding and interacting with things that could eat us is the majority of the time while we're eating. We are nothing's primary food source. Where that line blurs, in my experience, is polar bears. Those
Yeah.
damn things are terrifying.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola did not prepare me for what they really are.
Right. No, it's so true though.
I'm a big fella. Right. Now I know that sounds very hypocritical, me sitting here feeding and interacting with the dinosaurs and telling you how dangerous it is, but there's some pretty unique differences here versus your typical neighborhood in Florida. One, we are not densely populated. Two, we're actually on private land, which in Louisiana under certain conditions can include the waterways.
Oh wow.
So here, if you own both sides and it's not a right-of-way access to somebody else's land, you own the water, which isn't true anywhere else in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the general public legally does not have access to this animal, so I'm not putting anybody roaming around in danger unless they're trespassing. And then they're no longer part of the general public, and I don't have to worry about their safety. And what I'm handing them. I know for us, eating an entire bag of marshmallows is pretty detrimental to our health. Alligators don't have a pancreas, which means they don't operate on insulin, and they don't process sugars and carbs.
Oh, wow.
What remains after that in the marshmallow is a small amount of gelatin and protein.
Wow.
The reason it works so well, see, we have some fairly dark waters here. This floats, it contrasts to water, and has enough volume to make this guy feel like he's getting something when he's truly gaining little to nothing from those marshmallows. We're tricking them, taking advantage of their reactive nature. I don't want top of the food chain becoming reliant on me for food like if you would feed them meat. And they're not like a mammal where they have to eat daily to maintain body weight or health. You know, alligators, if they get a decent meal, they can eat every week to week and a half and still gain weight and progress in life pretty great. Where if you feed them meat, what ends up happening is best case scenario for them and us is they eat and they disappear. Which with the frequency we are out here,
Right, you need them to
and
come up.
every captain, nickel and diamond and alligator, a little piece of meat here and there, they will become entirely reliant on us for food.
Absolutely.
They will act far more aggressively towards people in boats because we're going to be viewed as their primary food source at that point. And we are creating a relationship that is not good for them or us. You end up with overweight animals that don't hunt.
Yeah.
I like my alligators acting like alligators.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Would you let your kids swim in the river?
Oh.
We swim here.
Yeah, you swim here.
Yeah, I swim with these guys.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay.
No.
Nah.
No. Don't do it. Don't do
That
it.
water's cold. I grew up outside.
You ain't gotta do it.
That is summertime activity.
Yeah, I totally believe you.
No, but I got videos of me
Yeah,
acting.
I totally believe you. The way you were kissing him, I don't think anybody doubts you.
You'd be surprised.
If you put your face down there to kiss it, I'm pretty sure you.
It's a swamp puppy.
I like that.
They are misrepresented by media like a lot of other things.
Most
Like
of them.
snakes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he's actually still in stock. I love him.
Still down there? Oh yeah. Just looking at you, you're like, hey buddy.
There is
Feel
not
free
a
to come on
single
over
animal
here.
on this planet that we should truly fear. They don't pose threat to us very many. You know, does anybody on here know what kills more people than people every year?
Mosquitoes?
Got it. Some little inconspicuous bug kills more people than we do.
Third world countries out.
Most destructive thing on the planet gets outdone by a bug. And we're scared of anything that goes bumping at night. So still picture, so you can see just how big the animal I'm willing to get in the water with is.
Oh wow.
Oh, there. No, it was the reflection. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
If they were what media made them out to be, you wouldn't find anybody capable of living near the coast in the southeast of the U.S.
Look how big. It's so big.
Now,
Yeah, I love his tail back there.
I know.
You are
You're-
He looks like a
handsome.
real dinosaur.
you're, they pretty much are. Your Nile crocodiles.
Oh my goodness.
Here goes another guy.
There
Oh
are
yeah, look.
many forced interactions
Oh,
between us and them. People are still relying on natural water sources. They bathe in the rivers. They wash their clothes in the rivers. Come on, big fella. You think you could take on Toothless? Come on.
No.
He's like, what,
No,
10?
no.
9.
No, don't make him play.
Really easy to tell. Like once you're around them a lot, is the width.
Okay. What's
See,
the
I'm-
nose?
Just width of the animal.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Once they hit 8 foot, they really start to put on more mass and length.
His head is so big. Oh my goodness.
See how he's swimming high and posturing a little bit?
Because they're getting out with somebody else in the water.
Somebody's in his house. Clean up your mess.
Are they real territorial like that?
Territorial and cannibalistic. You are looking
Oh
at
really?
solitary animals outside of breeding season. These are reptiles. They don't form family units. They don't cohabitate per se.
Is there a little bit of mothering when of hatchlings or anything like that?
Absolutely not. When they immediately hatch, they'll either eat their young or carry them to water, and then they're on their own.
The females get bigger than the males?
Nope,
No?
not at all. Females max out at 9 feet in length.
Oh really?
Don't draw his attention.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want them together.
No. She's leaning off the edge trying to sweet talk the alligator.
Oh, Lord, no.
They can jump.
Yeah.
You're on a piece of property where they view us as a source of food. The same reason people get eaten in Florida is the same reason I can kiss them on the nose. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm a trained professional. There's no way to teach you to be this damn dumb. I am living proof that you can't out-educate stupid.
Oh god.
Can you tell fairly easily, like male and female, or?
Externally identical.
Okay.
So, the only accurate way in the wild without contact with the animal is by size. So anything over 9 foot's a male. back of a man-made canal. Majority of the ones on this piece of land were dug when they were doing exploratory drilling for oil in the area. And one of the signs locally that a waterway isn't natural or it was dug deeper at one point are these high dry ridges of land along either side on our way in. Everything in the back of here is as close as you're going to get to untouched cypress swamp in this area today. And I say it like that because this area was logged for cypress up until the 1940s. Some of the largest ones cut down locally were approaching 15 feet wide at the base, some of them almost 200 foot tall.
Oh wow.
Bald cypress are in the same family of trees as redwoods, and they produce a lumber pretty similar to cedar, being rot resistant and edible to termites. What made it so highly prized and why every single cypress tree here 16 inches across or larger was cut down. So what's remaining today are the saplings that were left behind and a very small amount of new growth prior to saltwater inclusion. Now the only reason these trees are capable of surviving in this brackish environment today or in open water like the ones we're sitting next to is due to their fairly unique root system. The main body of a cypress's roots run straight down up the center of the trunk to a max of anywhere 40 to 60 feet,
Wow.
allowing it access to fresh groundwater. Where they flare at the base, the roots run parallel to the surface like most trees. Where they differ is they turn back upwards. So what you'll see sticking up along the shoreline or around the base of some of these trees are cypress knees. Very similar to a mangrove, they elevate a portion of their root system above the range of the tide, allowing them to grow just about anywhere. In your areas with really big fluctuations in water level, for us most of the time creeks or rain affected bodies of water, those knees have been found up to around 20 foot tall. Locally, our average lunar tide range is 6 inches to a foot, so you won't find extremely tall cypress knees here. Now you can no longer harvest the standing trees, they are protected. Only of this variety, which is bald white cypress, available for purchase today, are your previously logged trees that sank out of rafts when they were out of places just like this. And a lot of times with our soft bottom and later brackish water, those trees will be encapsulated in mud and sometimes even partially petrified. Kind of end up with somewhat of an anaerobic environment. Due to the extremely limited supply, today it'll fetch anywhere 10, sometimes upwards of $90 a board foot,
Oh, wow.
which is nothing more than a 6-inch square, 1 inch thick. One of my first jobs growing up locally was wading through waterways like this looking for those logs. The largest I've ever personally found was 7'10" on one side, 6'9" on the other, and 65 feet in length.
Wow.
Undried and unmilled, that portion of tree was for over $80,000
Oh,
back
you're-
16 years ago.
Whoa.
Today, $200,000 to $400,000 worth of wood.
He's looking.
But it's a fairly limited resource. Few sank, few were preserved, and we are many generations away from seeing trees of that caliber in any number again. For a real good reference, the largest cypress still standing in Louisiana is 17 foot across, and it's estimated just shy of 1,600 years old.
Wow.
It's located roughly 2 hours away from where we are in St. Francisville, the Cat Island Wildlife Management Area. If you're interested in seeing a picture of that tree, you can look up the Cat Island cypress. Now, as impressive as this variety of tree can be, this isn't the tallest or the oldest cypress on the planet. The oldest are located in Argentina. They're nearing 5,000 years old.
Oh, my God.
And the second tallest tree in the world is a cypress that's found in Asia's deepest canyon. They're 311 to 315 feet in height, second only to the redwoods and taller than Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
What you doing, little buddy?
Oh.
He's just a little guy.
Well, these are average size animals.
These are what, 6-ish?
4.5, 5.5, roughly. Now the next little waterway we're going to head down is going to be pretty narrow. There's quite a few overhanging branches, and prior to majority of these oil field canals being dug in, it was the main access point to this piece of property. Bayou Self. It used to continue out in the Lake Salvador. Now that bayou was dredged deeper and wider in the 1920s as a means to float some of the remaining cypress off of this land, so it will have a ridge along the edges. Majority of the way through, I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to spin around and stop, so barring there being something we haven't seen just yet, we're going to kind of keep putt-putting along at a little better than an idle speed so I can maintain steering. Does anyone have any questions for me before we continue on?
So he had some bites out of his tail, I noticed. No?
No. That animal hatched on a farm.
It did what?
What's that mean?
That means a portion of farmed alligators are released into the wild to maintain numbers.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Is he tagged?
No, they remove 1 to 3 of the scales in that single row back half of their tail, different locations each year. I'll say, oh, it's like clipping a fingernail that don't grow
I
back.
know. I'm saying he got out of the farm. That's good.
So
He got away.
in the farm to increase the population, but then they allow the hunting to decrease. Is it like a male-female ratio?
No, it's
Did you need like a permit to hunt them? Is there a limit typically? Or think that's in flux every year?
it's all based on population survey. For public lands, it's a lottery system. You apply to the zone, and the number of tags per individual changes year to year because they only allow a certain amount of people in. So on times with abundance,
Obviously, because they're so used.
you get more tags for the handful of people that are let in.
And I love how long it is, right?
My dad hunts here, so it's always like, can you get a doe permit and
Oh, no,
a buck permit?
so-
and all that.
Our hunting is way simpler than most of the U.S. We get the same amount of tags every year.
Okay.
6. We get 2 antlered, 2 non-antlered, and 2 either or.
Uh-huh.
The does are only to be killed during specified times.
Yep.
And the bucks can be hunted the entirety of the season.
I was just wondering if the alligators were similar to that, but no.
Well,
that
because there's no
changes.
accurate means of no male from
No,
female,
yeah,
there's no
the
size
tone.
requirements on an alligator. And it's just
Yep.
a number quota we're trying to meet, kind of like tuna.
Okay.
That's the best relationship I could show. There's with tuna, it's a weight quota.
Mhm.
With these guys, it's a number quota, but same principle. And because the tags are within, I forget how long of you kill an animal, you have to register the tag
Uh-huh.
as used. They get an accurate count on a day-to-day basis. So if we are doing, because they issue more tags than what we will ever harvest.
over here like crazy.
So once they reach a point, they can close the season early if necessary. Or it's a very, very efficient process for alligator hunting, and it's well managed. And for me to give that much praise to a government entity, that's saying a lot.
Right.
And that's somebody who works for one outside of doing this. It's pretty remarkable what's happened with the alligator numbers. We had under 100,000 alligators in the 70s.
Wow.
We've hit 3 million 3 times in my
Oh my
lifetime in Louisiana.
Wow.
I wonder where the Louisiana sheriff went to. Sure get lost in Louisiana.
Any other questions, guys?
I know, this is beautiful.
I see why I let everybody get ahead of me.
Just kind of let them get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't want to compete for a spot. Right. Because by the time I'm in here, everybody has had their chance and they're normally heading out. So I can